Sometimes light ball icon appears with the list of quick actions that we can perform with the code. I have this behavior disabled, so I'm gonna have to switch over to the settings, then go to appearance section and enable the following option called show intention bulb. And once I'm gonna hover over this code, we can see that this light ball icon appears. Here will be a list of quick actions. But in fact, it is much faster if we can open up this menu by using keyboard shortcut. I have keyboard shortcut, option, enter responsible for opening up this menu. But we can also register keyboard shortcut in our .ideavim configuration file. So I'm gonna switch over to this file and add the following mapping, which will be space AA, which is going to open up that menu with quick actions. Command identifier is called show intention actions. And now after sourcing this configuration file, let's try it out. I'm gonna press space AA and we can see that the same menu is open. So I don't have to hover the cursor over the code in order for this light bulb icon to appear. So I'm gonna go back to settings and disable this option, show intention bulb, because I can always open up that menu with quick actions by using keyboard shortcut. And by the way, don't forget that we can always navigate through the list, including this list with quick actions, by using keyboard shortcuts. To go down, we can use Ctrl-N, and to go up, we can press Ctrl-P. Next, JetBrains IDEs provide us with the feature to surround certain code with some statements. For example, we can select some part of code and then execute the following command called surround with. We get such window where we can choose which statement we'd like to surround the selected code with. And in order to get quick access to this menu, I'm going to define the following mapping, which will be space SW, which is a shorthand for surround with words. Don't forget that anytime we modify this configuration file, we always have to source it first. And then if I'll press space SW while having some code selected, I'm gonna get the same surround with menu. Also, JetBrains IDEs have powerful capabilities when it comes to automatic code generation. For example, if I'll press Command N, I'll get such window where I can choose what I'd like to generate. For example, we can quickly generate class constructor in such way. So to open up this menu, I'm also going to add the following mapping. And I'm going to use Shift space to open up that menu for code generation. Alright, now let's switch back to the previous file and press the following shortcut, Shift space, and we'll get the same menu for code generation. Next, let's consider how we can quickly duplicate the current line. For example, in Vim, to duplicate the current line, we can firstly yank the line by pressing Y twice, and then to paste, we can press P, and as we can see, the current line was copied. But I'm going to make this process easier by registering the following keyboard shortcut. So in order to duplicate a line, I'm going to use keys Shift K. The command identifier is called editor duplicate lines. And now, as many times I'm going to press Shift K, as many duplicated lines I'm going to get. In JetBrains IDEs, there is also an option to complete current statement. For example, if I start typing if statement, and without finishing this statement, if I'll run the command called complete current statement or press keyboard shortcut Shift Command Enter, we can see that curly braces will be automatically added to this if statement. It works for a bunch of other statements as well. For example, for method declarations. If I'll start typing method declaration, and without finishing this statement, I'll run the same command to complete current statement. Right after running this command, we can see that parentheses as well as curly braces have been added automatically. So just to be able to do it quickly, let's define another shortcut. For this command I'm going to use control opening square bracket. And now, after sourcing configuration file, the moment I'm going to press control opening square bracket, while having my cursor on top of method declaration, this method declaration will be completed, as we can see. And that's about it for this lesson. Link to the repository with this configuration file will be in the video description.